This is a problem with crafting a website that affects so many people. Let me just give you an analogy. You wake up in the middle of the night, midnight, you creep down to the fridge, you open it, and there's a Pepsi can, and it looks absolutely wonderful, and it's nice ice cold, and you click it open, or whatever you do, you rip the tab or whatever, you saw it open, and there's no Pepsi in there. The content is missing. And the same goes with WordPress websites or any website for that matter, okay? You got the mainframe, you got the WordPress or whatever solution you're using, and this could also apply to Wix and Squarespace and anything as well. You've got the website mainframe there, right? But the client is either lazy or slow, or there is no content to be delivered or added on. And when that happens, right, your motivation and enthusiasm to have that drink or even work on the website just sinks. And then you start to play the waiting game where basically you're thinking, when will my client get me the stuff? Like they were meant to send it like last week or yesterday, and the client has said they're a bit busy, or they're all of a sudden gone on holiday, which they kind of forgot to tell you about, and you're just waiting for it. And what makes it extra painful is when your clients actually say they want to have the website done by next week or at a certain point of time, but you can't without the content. So how do you nudge your clients to get you the content on time so that you can deliver the project? The first one is linking the payments to progress. So a lot of us take 50% up front before we start to do anything. So before we even start to install the WordPress or connect their domain or DNS or anything like that, you got to take some payment. Because then even if the client is late, you've received some payment towards the delays or whatever, and you'll feel a little bit more content. Even though saying that though, I would still want to know that we've got the content before I even get payment. In fact, I'll tell you now, we've got a client and they really want to work with us. I don't want to do anything until I know I got the content. I want them to think about their images and their wording. Because sometimes there's no point in me even visualizing the sitemap or how many pages, or in fact, what layout we're going to do. Because if the client is only ever going to have 2 images and maybe 1 paragraph of text, literally that's it, we might as well just go for a 1-page website. There's no point me planning out a 10-page website if that's all we're going to get. So I like them to go away and work out the content. And once they've got their content ready, or they know what they're going to say, or they may have paid us to go and collate stuff for them, then I'll take the 50% payment and then we can start working on the website. The second thing you can do is what's known as the time-specific prod. So you might say to them, somehow you got to explain this in a contract or when you're speaking to them, that if the content is not delivered to you within a certain time period, so let's say 2 weeks or 4 weeks, say, okay, if they don't supply it in that time, then the price you set could change because the amount of time you've allocated and the impact it has on your business might change your mind on how you're going to work with them. You'll word it a little bit differently than that, of course. So if, say, a client decides to work with you and they've paid a deposit or something, and then for 4 weeks you don't hear from them, but you had allocated time to work for them, you can go back and go, right, we can't continue working together, or you now have to compensate me for that time. Now, a client might turn around and say, yeah, but you've not done anything. I didn't give you anything for 4 weeks because I was on a mega holiday. So, it's not like I was wasting your time. Well, actually, you did, because I allocated that time. And I then turned away other clients and other work because I didn't want to take on extra work. Because what if you had sent the work and then I start juggling things around? That's not how I like to operate. The third thing, like I already said, is write or flight. So if they're struggling with their images or their videos or their content, let them know, hey, I could do that for you, but there's a charge for me to source out the images, the content. It doesn't matter if you use AI. Some people kind of go, yeah, but one of my clients knew that I was going to use AI and they know that I've got Chat GPT that I could use for free because I've already got, whatever installed on my machine or on my phone. So they know it's going to take me like 5 or 10 minutes. Yeah, but you're still doing the work. And that 5 or 10 minutes it takes for Chat GPT to create what you want, you're still going to refine it. You're still going to prompt to size and do more on it. You're going to adapt it, right? You're still going to have to maybe get it QA and checked with the client. Are you okay with that? Can we say less of this and more of that? There's still a bit of back and forth, right? So I don't care if you're using AI or if you've just gone and grabbed the international bestseller and you've ripped out a page and you're going to scan it and stick that on the website. It still takes effort. Get the clients to understand that when their content is not delivered on time or in the format that you need, it impacts on you getting things done for them, and it will impact on your business time. It will impact on how quick you can get their website done and how quick they can climb the search engine optimization tree and how quick they can start doing their social media posts and having a landing page or even selling products. But also, their competition may already be thinking about some new solution and they are now playing catch up. If you're struggling to get your clients to supply content on time, start thinking about how you can persuade them to get things over to you in the right way. Hey, I'm Imran, Web Squadron. I hope you like, subscribe, share, and follow. I'll see you soon.